Promise Star Seed family, y'all. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mars, Jupiter placements in both Vedic and tropical astrology because I practice both. Um, yeah, my Mars is in Capricorn and tropical, and my Mars is in Sagittarius and Vedic. So, you know, I do attract a lot of Capricorn energies, and I love Capricorn energies. So let's see what y'all got going on. What do you need to know? Cross watchers are welcome too. It says, later on, we will see how beautiful it was to have been part of each other's growth. Okay, that's how we're starting out. It says, you're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece of me, or you left a piece of you in my heart, and I within yours. Okay. So you definitely have some type of higher level soul connection here with somebody. For there could be multiple different people that love you, or you could be dealing with someone that has multiple people that are still in love with them. Okay, or maybe you and someone else, you both have different people that are, wanting another chance or loving you guys, whatever the situation may be. But what I'm seeing is there's someone that really wants to get something off their chest. For some of you guys, there's someone here with confession and text message. Maybe there is someone with the Seven of Wands where they were trying to get through to you and they felt like maybe you shut them down. For others of you, it could be the situation where, um, I don't know, maybe someone could be blocked, right? Maybe you could have blocked someone or they blocked you. Whatever the situation is so somebody feels like they're cut off. I do feel like someone is cutting off this energy right here where they just didn't know what it was that they wanted. So now somebody is regretting that. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like someone feels like they had an opportunity to really listen to somebody or really, value someone, and it really is giving that somebody fumbled the emperor or the empress. Like that seems to be a repeat thing, but somebody didn't know what they wanted. What's up, Raina? So yeah, it says, I know it seems like I always fail us, but my mistakes have really helped me along the way. So yeah, I feel like somebody needed some time. For some of you, this is someone that still needed to heal, or this is somebody where maybe they were non-committal, right? Maybe they felt like they just wanted to, for some of you guys, it could have been the fact that maybe someone wanted a situationship, right? Maybe they seemed like they wanted to grow and expand, but in reality, you could have felt like this person just wanted to keep their options open. So I feel like what you guys did was you moved accordingly, right? It happens to all of us. But we have connection here. There is somebody that loves being around you. It says feels connected to you, feels a special connection with you. And we have love. I mean, love has came out in multiple different decks here, but then we have I don't want you to know sneaky. Okay. So it's like you could have someone watching you, or someone in your energy, they have someone that's watching you. For some of you guys, it's like you could have someone in the past where maybe they don't want you to move on. Okay. They're worried that you're going to move on with somebody else. And I feel like that could have been a situation where, for a lot of you guys, you could have put a lot of time into a situation, because I see Pentacles here, which talks about years. So, yeah, for some of you, there is the recognition that somebody is having, that they have deeper feelings for somebody than maybe they let on. Maybe someone has not even really truly expressed how they feel yet. That's for some of you. For others of you, there is an understanding that you love somebody. You guys had a connection at some point, but there was just way too many different things that went down. So I feel like what you guys are inviting in, or you have someone else in your energy right now. This person's not playing games with you. This is somebody that is mature. Okay. This is someone that is intelligent. And I feel like you guys are tired of people that play games. That's what I'm seeing here. It really does look like whoever it is that's in your energy, they are someone that people have their eyes on. They are someone that people want to get close to, but I feel like this person is very protective of their energy, but this person is receptive to you. That is what I'm saying. Yeah, you do have someone around you that wants a relationship with you. I mean, I see that on multiple different cards here. For some of you guys, maybe you have somebody from your past that wants to reconnect with you, and then you could already have someone that you're dealing with that wants to continue to build some type of connection with you. So take it as it resonates. But we have possessive in reverse, but we have protective of you. So yes, I do feel like there is someone that is very protective when it comes to you. Maybe they don't, they don't want anything to happen to you. This is someone that cares about you. But with possessive in reverse, this is somebody where maybe for it to be, for this card to come out, maybe somebody was very possessive when it came to you, almost to the point of where you could have felt like they were controlling, or you felt like maybe they were just on you too much. Well, this is in reverse. So for some of you guys, there is somebody here where they're protective of you. They want to know that you're doing well. They care about you. But at the end of the day, they're making changes. They're not necessarily this type of way. This is somebody that is still, open to you doing your thing if that's what you want to do apart from them. So I feel like there's someone that has gotten, someone feels like you're not really serious about them for some of you guys. Okay. There's somebody that feels that way. For others of you, there's somebody that that feels like you love them, but there's things that they want or that you care about them, depending on if it's a newer connection or an older connection, right? Because we're not just going to throw the word love around. Sometimes you're getting to know people and you don't know whether or not you love them or not yet anyways, right? Um, but yeah, what's up, Rainbow Warrior 33? So I feel like with dating wants to be more than friends with you. There could be a situation where maybe you were dating someone, okay, maybe it was a friends with benefits situation, or maybe it was you just didn't really know what to classify the connection, and maybe maybe someone decided that it would be better off as being friends or being cordial. Like, that's what I'm seeing here for some of you. Or maybe somebody is just hiding the emotions that they have for somebody, but they feel like somebody is not ready for growth and expansion, because with the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, that's the 10 of Pentacles, right? That is a solid commitment. That's what somebody could have with somebody that is around them. But with this card right here, this makes me feel like somebody in the mix was not ready for that. Maybe they needed to get single from another situation, or they really needed to decide whether they wanted to be single or in a relationship or not. Oh, that's what's up. You got 3 Capricorn placements. I love that. So yeah, someone does feel foolish here. It says, I've been careless and foolish with your heart and my own. So someone is reflecting on things. They are. And yeah, they're definitely understanding why they keep repeating lessons. Okay. I feel like that's what this divine intervention is. It's a tower moment. That's what I'm seeing here. And sorry the reading is so late. I was going to do it when I woke up in the morning, but I had my third date with somebody. And so I was like, okay, well, I had a great time too. And of course, I wasn't letting nobody touch me, because I don't like people touching me. I'm still celibate, abstinent, all of that. But it was great. And so I was like, well, let me just get on here and go ahead and do Capricorns, right? So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So with the 7 of Wands here, I feel like the divine is protecting y'all. Yeah, Faith, I'm excited about that. It was good, right? It was great. The 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys could be very career focused, right? Of course, right? Money calls, you got to answer that shit. So with the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles here, I mean, it looks like an increase in finances. So that's beautiful. It looks like there's something that you've been working on for a while, and I feel like you're going to start to see more of a better harvest with that. There is something about collaboration here too. You could have different people that want to work together with you, or for some of you guys, maybe you've had different instances when it comes to your career where you could have felt like you were trying to adjust, or people were trying to block you or attack your finances. And I feel like there's something here where if anyone was trying to come towards you, your finances are protected. Okay, with the 7 of Wands, they're protected. Grand Rising, why am I saying Grand Rising and it's the middle of the night? What's up, Ahood? So yeah, with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles here, for some of you guys, somebody has loved you for a very long time. I am definitely seeing that here. There's something about you guys having the Midas touch. There really is. It's like when you put your heart into something, when you love something, you really do give it all that you have. And with the Ace of Swords and the Sun card, some of you guys could have some great news coming in, or there is somebody that really loves spending time with you. Like, you really make this person happy. With the Ace of Swords, though, and the Sun card, that also could talk about exposure. So maybe somebody realized a certain truth about somebody from the past, or they were watching somebody's communication, right? And I feel like somebody was watching someone's communication and they decided, okay, you know what? They were reading somebody's energy and they were watching their communication, and something came to light about communication. So maybe someone realized that somebody was talking to someone else or dealing with someone else, or maybe somebody here just did not feel valued. I feel like there's somebody here that was sitting on something that they should have said, and they didn't take time to say that. Or somebody here could have just been very cold. Like, someone was lacking empathy. For some of you guys, there could have been a harsh cutoff here. I feel like someone gave someone multiple chances, and somebody just, either they wanted to keep being a player, or they still didn't know what they wanted, or they still were, it's like someone making it seem like they wanted the 10 of Pentacles when in reality they just wanted the 3 of Pentacles. And I feel like somebody realized that and they started to feel foolish, so they were like, no, that's a no, with the 7 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody was, you know somebody is serious about you when they invest their time, when they invest their energy, their love, and their resources into you. You know, if somebody doesn't want to make time to see you, if they're not excited to see you or be around you, if they don't want to communicate with you, that's because they're talking to other people. So you can't expect an emperor or an empress to sit around and tolerate that type of behavior. For some of you, somebody was in a karmic situation, and the reason they were in that karmic situation so long is because that person would that karmic energy, okay, would constantly, that third party, whoever they are, would constantly take them back time and time again after they were cheating, after they were lying, after they disappear and come back. We don't do sporadic relationships around here, okay? We leave that in university. For real, though. There should be consistent communication if somebody is wanting to be with you. There should be consistent actions. And that's just the truth with the Ace of Swords energy. I feel like now somebody is thinking and they're realizing they should have did things differently, because now they're missing somebody. Somebody really is miserable without someone. I can see that here. They really are. They're thinking about just how they felt talking to someone, being around them. You know, there's a lot of people these days where it's hard for them to even have a conversation unless they're trying to get something out of you. So when you find somebody that truly just loves hearing your voice, or truly cares about what you feel and what you think and your perspectives on the world, that's a beautiful thing. And that's the type of thing that unfortunately people take for granted. Right? When they want to try to triangulate people, or they want somebody to be satisfied with just being an option. So I feel like somebody's spiritual team is on somebody's ass right now. I mean, we have the divine intervention card here. Somebody is definitely learning a lesson. They're being forced to learn a lesson. Because, you know, you can't just treat people like crap and think you're going to have a great life. You reap what you sow. You can't play with people's emotions, or their time, or their love, or their resources, and think you're going to have a great life. You reap what you sow. So that's what somebody is realizing, or they will be realizing. Okay. Some of you guys here, you know, you have either you're focused on your education, you're focused on your career. Some of you guys could be leaders, managers, business owners, whatever it is, you're handling your business. The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, you speak your mind with the Ace of Swords. You speak your truth. And I feel like for a lot of you, all you really wanted was someone to be honest with you from the beginning, from the gate. And I feel somebody was not honest. I feel like they were trying to mislead you. There's something that needs to be balanced out here. For the first card to be the 7 of Wands, that's your spirit. That is somebody's spiritual team saying, no, you were unjust with how you treated this person. So now we're on your ass. That's the Seven of Wands. When the Seven of Wands comes out as the first card, that means that somebody is fed up. Somebody did way too much. The different posts that I share, about people, being careful with their bodies and protecting their bodies is because of this type of energy right here with the Three of Pentacles. And this Three of Pentacles in this deck, this is that hookup culture. This is people that want casual things. These are people that make people think with the Seven of Pentacles that they're going to wait around for them to want something long term or want something solid, okay? And the whole time, it could be years and years and years later, and that person still just wants to have flings. That person still just wants to have open-ended friends with benefit situations. Or that person will actually have a spouse, okay, and just want to have other people on the side, and that's a no. For some of you, it could be the fact that maybe somebody needs to get divorced here. For others of you, there is somebody here where someone could have waited 3 to 7 years for them, if not more than that. And they realized, okay, by this person's behavior and what they were saying, or it could have even been through a text message, that somebody has still not awakened. How long you gonna wait for somebody to awaken? There are people that go into their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s that still be on this player type energy. And it's so sad because those are the ones that end up on their deathbed, okay? And the person that they left, that they went towards, that maybe was a younger energy or a cute energy or whatever energy that they left, they fumbled the Emperor or Empress with, that person that they fumbled is gone, okay? And that person that they chose, that Karmic or Kwan, won't even be there in the damn hospital with them. Won't even be there, keeping them company when they're having different health issues for some of you. It's really sad. But that's what happens when people want that type of lifestyle. They don't want to grow up. Some people just don't want to grow up. The devil has them thinking that it's fun to put their life at risk and other people's lives at risk that are dealing with them. It's really sad when people are in committed relationships, or they could have a committed relationship, but they decide that this is what they want. They just want multiple different options. So what happens? One day they wake up and they're blocked. Okay? One day they catch some shit they can't get rid of because they've been sleeping with everything in town. Right? Yeah, I mean, look at this outcome. We have the Death card, which is someone needing to change their ways and transform. We have the Tower on top of the Death card. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Empress, and we have Intuitive Kev, which is the High Priest. What does this show me? Maybe someone has like a baby mom or a baby dad in the mix. For others of you, this is the fact here that someone just likes to triangulate people. Because why do we have the Empress and we have the Queen of Pentacles? Unless we have a masculine that's in Queen of Pentacles energy. And yes, masculines can be in Queen of Pentacles energy. If a masculine is in Queen of Pentacles energy, queens do the receiving. Kings do the actions. Okay, they are the yang energy. With the sun energy, they take action. So for some of you, yeah, there could be a baby mom, there could be a spouse, or there could be someone else in the energy. For others of you, you could have been an Empress and you thought you were dealing with a King of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with a Queen of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with someone that likes to receive the attention from women, but they're a masculine. They like to receive. They like to have the women coming towards them, making the phone calls towards them, going and trying to do the effort towards them for some of you. That's not hot. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. For others of you, this is just talking about your evolution and your growth. You're going from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. There's some type of painful cycle that you've closed out, and all of a sudden, now you've learned some type of karmic cycle, and now the wheel is turning in your favor, and you're leveling up from the Queen of Pentacles into the Empress. For others of you, there's the fact that there is somebody that needs to have better boundaries when it comes to this baby mom, or if this is a wife that somebody has, if they think they're going to get an Empress, they're going to have to get a divorce. We're not playing that game around here. Nobody wants that karma. So if somebody is miserable in a situation, and with the death card, the tower card, the queen of pentacles, if this is a situation where love don't live here anymore, maybe there's even physical abuse, or there's a lot of different arguments, okay, and it's a very toxic situation with this spouse or ex-spouse or baby mom, then somebody needs to have clear boundaries with that situation. Be cordial with the kids, but not just sleeping with them occasionally and then saying that it's done and all this rotation crap, because this person will not get this Empress if they continue with that cycle. They will not. Matter of fact, for some of you guys, it's like somebody here definitely had a baby mom, or they had a wife, somebody that was paying for some type of spell work, and the type of spell work that they were either doing or paying for was to end somebody. This is death magic right here, and it's the tower card, so it's backfired. There's somebody here that has a third party that cannot stand somebody's, like someone's third party is very jealous or envious or constantly watching somebody's divine feminine. They are. And they've done whatever they can to try to keep a divine masculine away from a divine feminine. That's what they've done, or have been trying to do, or maybe they've even made more threats to do so. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. At this point, you know, I definitely have had people that I've loved, but I'm at the point at this stage in my healing journey where I just want everybody to do well. I want them to be happy. I want them to be healthy. And I'm okay if it's not with me, right? I have moved around. Because you know what? Anytime somebody decides they want to see what else is out there and they don't want to pick you, that means they're not seeing you as that diamond starseed that you are. They're not seeing you as that Empress or Emperor. If they decide they want to see what else is out there and they just want to casually, you know, have you around, or they still want to entertain somebody else, that means that they're not deserving of you. So whoever it is they decide to go and pick, keep them. Go that way. Stay that way. You won't be entering my body ever again. We could be friends. For some of them. Some of them, they were so foul we can't even be that. You know, we can keep it cordial. But there won't be any type of intimacy happening. Because gone are the days where I'm allowing my sacral sexual energy to be ran off to karmic energies. You're not going to harvest off of me. What's up, Tina and Tatero? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to come over to me once a month or once every 2 months, okay, on a sporadic schedule. Get yourself a little energy fix, okay? Try to attach different cords to my solar plexus or my sacral chakra or my root chakra, even without you knowing that you're doing it, and run that off to a karmic energy and think you're going to be manifesting off my energy with another bitch. We might as well be in the dirt if you want to do that shit. I don't play that. Not anymore. Nope. So the minute it is clear to me that there's somewhere that somebody wants to be other than with me, go be there. Because if I'll be honest, since we have the Empress out here, if a man is not showing you that he wants to be around you and he's just trying to text you this and this and that, he wasn't just trying to do that when he first was talking to you, right? Most of the time he was on your ass. So if he's not on your ass, that means he's trying to be on somebody else's ass. If somebody is not spending time with you and making excuses, they don't want to see you. And if they don't want to see you, they don't deserve you. If they don't want to talk to you, they don't deserve you. If they want to make excuses and blame things on the fact that they have work, you have work too. They want to say, oh, I have a hard job. You could be running multiple businesses. You know what I'm saying? People make a lot of excuses. And at the end of the day, sometimes you got to accept that people just really ain't that into you. Maybe they just wanted some sex. And they felt like, oh, okay, since you're not going to be giving them that, they want to go on their way, right? So you let them go on their way. For others of you, it's the fact that, you know, they've already put a lot of time, love, energy, or resources into a third-party situation. So they're hesitant about ending that situation. Well, they can't have you too. We don't go down like that. So either they get a divorce or they work on that situation if they're married, or if it's a baby mom that they keep going back and forth to for years. People will tell you all types of horrible things about their spouses, but they will never tell you the full story. And it's hard to convey a full story because there's a lot that goes into relationships that have lasted for years or marriages that have lasted for years. People will come running to you and they'll make it seem like, oh, my spouse was so horrible, they were this and they were that, and or my exes were so crazy, they were this and they were that. Okay, but what about what you did? I prefer when people just take accountability on both sides, right? And they say, yeah, that person did me dirty, but let me tell you what I did too. you know I have a problem when people just act like, oh, they came in and they helped people, they changed their life, they did this for them, they did that for them, and that person, was horrible and ungrateful. And, I've even had exes try to tell me that, their wives or their, whoever they were dealing with was doing magic on them and all types of things and poisoning them. And the whole time they were doing that to the wife. Y'all, there's some real life narcissists out there. I can't make this shit up. It's crazy. So there is something here with the Death in the Tower card, baby. It's done. It's a wrap. Somebody doesn't ever want to go back. Somebody doesn't ever want to go back to like a baby mom, a baby dad, an spouse, whoever this is. They don't want to be in that situation. Not with the Tower and the Death card. For some of you, they could have in fact had a lover trying to literally take them out. Because the Tower and the Death card, this is somebody wanting somebody gone, like in the dirt, gone. That's a crazy ass combination right there. Mm. But what I am seeing though, with the Death card and the Tower, is that somebody is going through some transformations, and it's God's way of signaling them so that they can change their lives here, so that they can change their life for the better, so that they can be receptive. Somebody also, they had their heart chakra blocked off. Somebody was cold. Somebody was rude. Somebody was, they lacked empathy. They put on a show to be one way, and then the whole time they really were another way. It's like somebody just doing that to get something from someone, whether they wanted emotional support, whether they wanted sex, or whether they wanted money. It's like somebody also didn't want to let real love in. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody didn't want to let love in. They had an opportunity around them, and it's like they blew it. So somebody knows they have to change here. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So 8 of Wands is communication. It could talk about somebody watching somebody online as well too. Okay, the Empress and the High Priest. I feel like you guys are going to end up with somebody that is very intuitive, whether they are a feminine or a masculine. There will be growth and expansion within this connection. Okay, for some of you, the door is closed on past people that wanted to play games with you or triangulate you, and you're going to meet somebody new. For others of you, maybe there's some type of transformation somebody is going through. Okay, and if they make that transformation and truly change their behavior, then maybe you'll give them another chance. But that's on you, right? We have the 8 of Wands here. Let's talk about it. 8 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, false person. Yeah, the Ace of Swords and the false person. Somebody was just telling somebody what they wanted to hear. Or there's somebody here that, y'all, come on now. We got the Emperor. Hold on, let me move these over so I can fully get into this thing. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, this is really sad, y'all. Somebody had an Emperor or Empress around them, and everything that they could have gave to the Emperor or the Empress, they gave to a third party, only for that third party to be in love or cheating on them with somebody else. That's that combination right there. Damn. Justice. Yeah. Somebody here has been dealing with an ex-spouse, maybe in regards to kids. Or for others of you, there could be a situation going on with child custody. Or there could be a situation going on where someone literally is getting a divorce, or they need to, with the Justice card and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Somebody also is very transactional when it comes to their relationships with the 3 of Pentacles. You better believe that most people, they have an intention, especially men. They're very logic based. Like, people have an intention when they're talking to you. They have a goal of what they're hoping to get when they're talking to you. They just do. If they're texting you, it's for a reason. If they're calling you, it's for a reason. And when they decide that they're going to tell you that they're too busy and they have this and that to do, nobody is too busy, okay, for somebody that they care about. They can find a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes to check on somebody, right? There's people that are running Fortune 500 companies, okay, going all over the country, and they still can make time for their significant others. Yeah. Somebody could travel for work here, or somebody could be moving, or they already moved, or somebody could be moving for work, or someone could have a business, a spiritual business. These are the downloads from the divine. Okay. This is the business here, or maybe that's what somebody is going to have. 10 of Wands, the Sun card. Somebody truly has been stressed out, but I feel like God wants them to know that it will in fact get better. Somebody has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things on their plate, but things will in fact get better. But there is something that someone has, there are cycles that someone needs to close out for them to have victory and success. And for some of you, somebody here is they're under judgment because they were a liar. Somebody was a mentiroso or mentirosa. They really just were. Or for some of you, like, I'm picking up on somebody's ex that could be mad that they're moving on. So it's like they want to do some type of, like, start some type of physical, they start physical fights with somebody so that the police can get called, so that there's a paper trail of police reports or different cases against somebody. Somebody needs to let this baby mom or this spouse or ex-spouse, whoever that is, go. Like, what the fuck, man? Come on now. Now you playing with people's freedom just because you bitter. Like, bitch, move around. Move the fuck around. Like, this is somebody here that will cry and talk about how bad somebody was doing them. Nobody told you to stay there for years and get cheated on. Nobody told you to stay there and be a doormat. Nobody told you to stay there and get your ass beat. Like, for real though. I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, nobody told you to do that. Okay? I don't want to hear, oh, I loved him. If you love somebody, then you would love them enough to say, hey, you know what? You need some type of psychiatric help. You need some type of counseling. You are not going to be around me in that energy. Period. Unless you're ready to throw them things with them and be up in the fucking dirt with them. Right? But if you're not ready to do that and you want to go crying to the police, but yet you keep taking that person back, then you look dumb. Man, these karmas that be coming up in these readings be getting on my, look at that, be getting on my last nerves. It's like nobody told you to, I'll tell you why you were trying to stick with that person that was beating your ass, because you was looking at the pinnacles. That's what it was. Somebody was looking at somebody's inheritance, or the fact that they had money, or the fact that they had something that they were growing, from the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. And they thought this was somebody that was playing the long game. They thought, let me have a baby with them. Let me marry them. Or let me try to get them to marry me. Let me be with them long term. Okay. Then that way I'll be put up and I'll be taken care of. So I'm going to sit there and let them beat my ass and do whatever. Psh, what? Loca. Hell no, man. I don't got time for these hoes. And they gonna call the police and everything else. Stop it. Stop it. Man, somebody need to close that cycle out right now. That got me ready to box. Okay, then you got the officers over there, and they like, okay, I'm over here filing this report, and this dumbass bitch just gonna take them right back anyways. For real though. So then they gotta sit there and take all their time typing up that report. Okay, knowing good and well that that person gonna be right back over there with them. Y'all, anyways, Four of Swords, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. We got the Eight of Cups here and the Four of Swords. So somebody here is on a break from somebody, or somebody is laying a situation to rest, or somebody has been sleeping with somebody from their past, or somebody has been having dreams about coming together with somebody. it's a lot of cups, but where are the wands at? I see the 8 of Wands here and the 7 of Wands, but this is telling me like blocked travels or delays in travel or blocked communication. Or this could be talking about someone spending spell work to somebody and it's being blocked. But as far as somebody taking action to talk about their emotions, somebody is really going to have to do that. Because with the false person and the Ace of Swords, this is somebody that'll have a conversation with someone and be like, what do you mean I wasn't hanging out with somebody else? What do you mean I wasn't sleeping with somebody else? What do you mean I wasn't? This is somebody here that doesn't want to take accountability with the false person and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, and the Hermit card. So they just want to spy. They just want to spy. Or they have someone around them that is spying on them, trying to see whether or not they talk to you. God help us. What is this, y'all? Oh my God. Not the devil. Lord help us today. The devil. We rebuke you, Satan. Look, this is a toxic marriage or a toxic relationship that somebody has with their baby mom, baby dad, spouse, ex-spouse. It's toxic. Okay? They need to cut that shit out, man. That's ridiculous. And intuitively, they already know this. This is like somebody secretly wanting to give an offer to somebody, or someone is drawn to somebody, or they want to be with somebody, but they feel like their hands are tied because they still wrapped up in some type of contract with somebody else. Then get out of that contract. Have a plan of action. Do whatever you can do. For others of you, it's the fact that there's someone that always thinks that they're a smooth operator. Like they really think that they can have new third parties and be talking to random people online and through different apps, and that somebody won't even notice until they met somebody that was intuitive. And now you guys are like walking tower moments, okay? Walking karma. That's what somebody is getting with this divine intervention, okay? They can get a blessing or they can get a lesson. That's what I'm seeing here. So what do we have now? Let's keep it going. We got the Ace of Cups. For some of you, somebody wants to come and balance something out and make something fair. Because now they got emotions, or they realize they have emotions. Or you have new love coming in, if that's what you're wanting. Or there's somebody you've been dealing with for a month or so. We got the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands here. There's too many threes in this spread. Too many threes. Somebody is just so irritated that they feel somebody is in love with somebody else. So you could have somebody you're dealing with, and I feel like they got an ex, okay, that is upset that they feel this person is in love with you. And for some of you guys, this person is a player from the Himalayas, okay? They're not just in love with you. Maybe they're over here. Come on now. This is someone that spends a lot of time hanging out with their friends, or drinking, or smoking. I'm picking up drinking. They got their tree therapy going. They could be talking shit with their friends. Okay. Then they got this one over here they can't stand, that they got kids with, or they got a spouse with. And then they out here doing their thing with other people, or trying to. That's why somebody is going through a tower moment, because look at this spread. We got to do better, man. Like, what is this? Yeah, and the 2 of Pentacles. Y'all, some people don't want to learn, man. And these are the people that end up with diseases they can't get rid of. Because look at all these different people. Who are all these people? Why can't people just pick one person and build with them? And if they don't want to be with somebody, then speak honestly about that. Okay, get a divorce if necessary. Break up if necessary. Whatever that situation is. And then go on to dating somebody else. Somebody here, y'all, yeah. And then somebody wants to come in like Casanova, like Rico Suave. This is someone that talks to a lot of different people through data, through online apps. Like this could be someone that talks to different people through Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Messenger. This is what this is here. They're like, okay, let me see if this person's, let me see if that person's interested. Let me see. For some of you guys, this is like someone could even be scamming here. They're scamming, making people think that they actually want love when they just want to hook up. That's a scam. For others of you, they're a romance scammer. So that's what they do. They go online with somebody else's picture, identity theft, identity fraud, whatever, and they get money off of people online, scamming. Okay. Somebody here is doing entirely too much. But for a lot of you, it's not the last part that I was just talking about, unless it applies. This is just somebody that likes to try to talk to a bunch of different random people because they feel they got to be talking to somebody. But then the one person that truly was having emotions for them is the person that they're not talking to. The one person that truly would have loved them right and would have, would talk to them about real deal Holyfield things, okay? They're not talking to. They over here talking to these bust down energies with the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. This is somebody like, oh, what do you do throughout the day? What do you do for work? Right? Where do you like to go? Like, this is what somebody is on right here. I'm so fucking bored just thinking about it, man. These bitches be so boring and I really can't relate. You feel me? Like, come on, man. They over here talking to some karmic ass energies, trying to get some ass, man. This could be someone that's this could be someone that either they're trying to hurry up and talk to people or they have a lot of people that are attracted to them because they're good looking. Some of y'all be careful taking these people back because they talking to a lot of people. Some of you, they're actually sleeping with these people. Okay? You don't want to catch nothing, man. I'm telling you. Chariot card, yeah. Could be time to move on or somebody could be from a different place. Ace of Wands. This is someone driving to get the wand or the poom poom. Oh my gosh, man. I am so done right now. This is so ridiculous, man. Come on now. The Page of Wands, the Moon card. Nope. They're keeping secrets from these new energies. They're keeping secrets from these new energies that they're trying to talk to. They're not really showing who they are. This is somebody that got a whole damn emperor or empress somewhere. Okay, because we saw the sun, the moon, we saw the emperor, the empress, and they out here with bust down energies. Okay, either trying to talk to them online or out in the middle of the night. I don't know what this person is doing. And they're immature energies with the Page of Wands at that. Really? You gonna pass up? I mean, shit, even the Queen of Pentacles is better than the Page of Wands. You gonna pass up on an Empress, a Queen of Pentacles for a Page of Wands? Man, somebody is so fucking lame, dude, man. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Actually, I just gotta call a spade a spade. This is ridiculous. This is secret communication. Okay? Or these are secret hookups. That's what this is. This is somebody talking to younger energies. They're talking to younger energies than, this is someone that'll talk to probably somebody of all ages. Shit. Is this somebody just trying to get some, y'all? Oh, Lord. And now they in their feelings. Okay, so why are they in their feelings? Oh, because you caught on to what they was doing. So you caught on to what they was doing, or somebody else they was talking to caught on to what they were doing. Okay? Or trying to do. So now somebody has been trying to avoid somebody or somebody is feeling guilty. Baby, when I tell you somebody is done with somebody, they are done. Somebody's not putting up with this mess. Okay? They want to be with their divine partner. Somebody could be making the decision to be with their divine partner. For some of you guys, though, somebody's divine partner here, baby, they gonna have to let this go. Like, what is this, man? This is out of control. This is out of control. For some of you guys, it could be married people that live in two different places and they both have like their own open, like they're both dating other people or like doing their life separately, but they're still underneath a contract. I'm picking up on all types of things in this reading, y'all. Yeah, there's somebody here also where they're on the low. They're on the low. They messing around with women and men. For some of you, they're on the low. For others of you, it's a known fact. But somebody here is messing around with somebody that they work with. Or somebody is a gold digger. But somebody here has like a friend that works with them or works underneath them that's the same gender. And they have been smashing this person on and off over the years. Oh, God, help us. Yeah, No, 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 senor. I don't got time for this. Capricorn, it's been great. Okay, let's focus on what y'all really want to know. Yeah, be logical here, but keep your heart space open. Focus on this Ten of Pentacles, okay? And actually focus on somebody that's worthy of you growing and expanding with them, that wants growth and expansion. Let these people that are want to deal with these flyby energies, or if you've been dealing with a flyby energy or somebody that is just trying to drain you of your sexual energy or your money, let they ass go. Okay? And I mean, shit, some of y'all got a divine partner. I don't know if they did too much though. But for some of you, maybe there is reconciliation if there's been changes made. But for others of you, shit, I don't know. Based on this spread right here, baby, I'd want to see some health test results, period, before somebody try to come back around. Because, honey, I get around. The chariot, come on, look at the chariot. This is that come over energy. That's a no. So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Love you guys. Namaste.